Hi there, geeks. This is the officially unofficial Geek Channel Comic Spotlight. This week, no, kitten, do not bite the side of my laptop. Sorry. This is the officially unofficial Geek Channel Weekly Comic Roundup Comic Spotlight for Batman Fear State Alpha. Yeah, here we take the plastic off our comics and we talk about them in a very spoiler-tastic way. This one here, Batman Fear State Alpha, is one of my comic spotlights, meaning it was one of my favorite comics this week. Yay! So here's the deal. We're going to be talking about these comics here, or this one comic in particular, in a very spoiler-tastic way. So if you have not read Batman Fear Street Alpha, Fear Street. This is not R.L. Stine. Jesus fuck. Okay, Batman Fear State Alpha. If you have not read it, and you do not like spoilers, then you'll probably want to stop the video now, go read it, then come back and watch my video. I know that, and I said this in my regular weekly comic roundup, that I've seen some reviews for this, and I saw some of the reviews actually before I read the book. And I wasn't expecting much from it. And let me just, the camera, just a little teensy bit. There we go. I wasn't expecting much from it because of what they were saying. And then my boyfriend Joe, he read it, then I read it, and he was like, no, it's not what you think. And then I was like, no, it's not what they think. I agreed. um, so if you are seeing the same reviews that I am, and they're saying that it's just some kind of rehash of everything, I do think that to a certain point that is true, but that's only like a small bit of the book, okay? I really love this book because it's basically everyone, where is everyone on the precipice the night before war? Where is everyone on the precipice of war? What are they doing? What are they saying? And who are they seeing? What's going on for these particular characters? So everyone is pretty much accounted for, I think. So we have some stuff like right in the get-go where you have it's kind of a flashback where you have Simon Saint and Dr. Crane, Scarecrow, kind of going tit for tat, talking to each other, like kind of brainstorming a little bit about how they can rebuild Gotham and make it better. Um, yeah. So you have a little bit of Simon Saint on the precipice of war. He's at this point been kind of double crossed by Scarecrow. Peacekeeper 1 is roaming around affected by fear toxin. Now supposedly we've been told that this is going to be Scarecrow kind of taking over the city of Gotham and not having to use like very much at all fear toxin. I know that there's a couple moments that he's probably going to have to use it. In fact, I count him using the fear toxin on Peacekeeper 1 as being something that counts as having the fear toxin used. So we have Simon Saint and Scarecrow doing their thing, planning and brainstorming. Then you have Simon Saint reacting to the currently deteriorating situation involving Peacekeeper 1 having been tainted, I guess, drugged with the fear toxin. A pretty strong version of it, apparently. You also have Yeah, he's definitely not happy about that. He's kind of freaking out. Um, because he thinks everything's going to fuck in a handbasket, and it's probably true. That's what happens when you put in with the scarecrow. Hello. Anyways, so Peacekeeper 1 is drugged with the fear toxin, like we've already mentioned. You've got the mayor not listening at all to Commissioner Montoya. There's a moment in there where, like, she's handed a cell phone and she's talking to the mayor, and the mayor pisses her off and, like really ticks her off, like, really. And believe me, the phone didn't do anything to her, but she's just handed a phone, and then, like, she talks to the mayor pisses her off, and then she throws it on the ground and, like, totally destroys the goddamn phone. Like, I'm really hoping at this point that that was her phone. If that was someone else's phone, that's pretty rude. I'm really hoping that was either a department issued phone, or that was her phone, because if that was somebody's, like, random phone that they used, to call their girlfriend at work, or their mom, well, fuck. God damn it, Montoya. Anywho, so, here's the next thing. Oh my god, guys. Here's the next thing. Now, if you're like me and you've been sitting there and you've been reading DC comic previews and everything like that, you kind of know, and you've anticipated the fact that there's going to be a anti-Oracle show up. Holy shit. Okay. So, anti-Oracle shows up. Yeah, cuz here's the thing. The magistrate shuts down all, like, digital correspondence, all, like, ways to communicate digitally in Gotham. Okay, so you've got Renee Montoya. She's sitting there like, okay, we need all the walkie-talkies, all the CB hand radios, all that old shit that we haven't been using for probably a couple decades. We need that out. We need to make sure it's in working order because shit's going down. All right. You have Oracle, Barbara Gordon, who's becoming aware of this as well, knows that everything's shut down, and that's how she communicates with the Bat family. So that's not good, right? So she's trying to find a back entry. She's been working on it. It's something she's already been working on, and she's going to get in the back way. Well, guys, right as she does this, the anti-Oracle comes on, tells everyone that they're Oracle. Starts telling everyone Batman's dead, blah, 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 fear, fuck, everyone's going to hell in a handbasket. You can only listen to me. I'm the only one that has all the answers. The problem is, it's not Oracle. People don't know it's not Oracle. The only people that actually know that this is not Oracle is Stephanie, spoiler, Cassandra Cain, and Barbara Gordon. Those are the only three that were in the room to know that that was not Oracle, truly. So you got that going on. I didn't even talk to you about Batman. Where's Batman? Batman's stuck with the Scarecrow. So he is stuck in that, and the Scarecrow's trying to make him scared, and he's like, I'm not going to get scared, I'm not going to get scared, I'm not going to get scared. But in a Batman way. Not like how I did it. In a Batman way. Okay? So you got Oracle dealing with all that, and so this anti-Oracle makes a message, and then anti-Oracle is like, okay, so bitches, I'm going to talk to you directly. So talks to Oracle directly, and then somehow blows up her computer right in front of her. Okay, so it looks like Oracle, Cassandra Cain, and Stephanie Brown are okay. That's still annoying, though. I mean, that's her computer. She does shit with that. She does important shit with that. So, that sucks. So, what else have we got going on here? Okay, so I kind of mentioned Peacekeeper 1 earlier. He has been infected with the fear toxin, a really potent fear toxin. He is freaking out. And oh, by the way, he's armored and armed and dangerous. Um, so that's not going to look good for the magistrate and Simon Saint if he gets all, bloody crazy and, well, crazier than he already is. Yeah. Sean Mahoney. Yeah. We've heard about him. Anywho, so what else do we got here? I'm looking at my notes here. Um oh, guys, Harley and the gardener. Oh my god, Harley and Bella, the gardener, are on a quest to try to hide what's left of the Insanity Collective that you got Mir Kamali and all that, right? Um, that is Harley gets an idea at the end of the last Batman issue, and she's like, I kind of know where I might be able to take them so that they can hide. So you're kind of anticipating like where is she going to take these people so she knows they can hide. And the first thing you're thinking of is where is Harley Quinn going to take these people? She takes them underground to Ivy's garden. Okay, now if you've been reading, if you were here, back during the Joker War, you know about Ivy's garden. You know about the fact that Harley brought Batman there to try to fix him up after he was messed up by Punchline and the Joker. You know that Harley ended up fighting Punchline there, and everything like went up in smoke. It got set on fire and all that stuff, and it got destroyed. And you know also that part of Ivy is underground, taking root and doing some crazy fucking things on her own in there. So this is the first time that Harley has been able to come face to face with any part of Ivy. So this Ivy is Queen Ivy. Queen Ivy is one component of Ivy's personality. This is kind of explained by the gardener in the issue. And you have Harley's like, I gotta try to get through to her. Because the gardener's like, this is a losing battle. You don't understand how far she's gone. This is not all of her. There's that part that loves is not there right now. And this is what the gardener's thinking. But we know that there's multiple Ivies. There's multiple Ivies that are part of the Green. They're all Ivy. They're all Pam. But they're different. And we get the idea from what the gardener is saying and everything that we've experienced with Ivy to this point, that each different Ivy is kind of like a part of Ivy. And so we also know that, there's another part of Ivy that's being held safe by Catwoman, because if you've been reading Catwoman, you know that Catwoman stole this part of Ivy back. Totally different part than Queen Ivy. Keep that in mind. So Harley goes and she's like, I gotta try. I gotta, try to help these people. And there's just this really heart-tugging moment where Harley gets to come face to face with Ivy, with Queen Ivy. And Queen Ivy is trying to not hear it. But there's a part of her that just kind of, I don't want to say crumbles, but there's a part of her that gives in still and cares about what Harley thinks. And she's like, yeah, they can stay here for now, It was just like to see Harley coming face to face with that, even that portion, that entity that is Pamela Ivy, you know, that is Ivy, that is Queen Ivy, you know, it's a portion of that was really good. Yeah, the price of entry. Okay, so the final person that we had to talk about is Catwoman. Catwoman, quite simply, is on a roof taking stock on what she has, how they're doing, how they can do what they're doing, and preparing, checking in with her visitor, like I talked about, Ivy, that one aspect of Ivy that she saved. And her strays are preparing for what's to come. So that's pretty much Fear State Alpha. Next week on Tuesday, holy shit, it's as soon as Tuesday, we're going to have Batman, the first issue of Batman, officially Batman, for Fear State. And I can't wait, guys. It's going to be great. So that's about it for this one. This was the comic spotlight, the Spoilertastic comic spotlight for Fear State Alpha. Check it out. Check it out. It's really, really cool. I'm really glad I read it. I'm really glad that I did experience it like I did. And I'm really glad that you guys were here with me for this weekly comic roundup, comic spotlight. This has been the officially unofficial Geek Channel. I am your host, as always, Carrie Quinn. Please make sure to get vaccinated, be kind to each other, take care of each other, read your comics, go to your local LCS, support your local LCS, read your comics, keep on reading them because that's why we're here. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!